Everybody, welcome to the Lakers Postgame show. Here with Isabel. Lindo is big win for you guys. What's the feeling like in the locker room now, winning 2 of these first 3 coming out of the break?
Super exciting. I think we've all kind of known what we've been capable of, so to see it come together and just to actually get that win and have that belief we can do it was super important for us.
I mean, you four made 3-pointers. Seemed like every time you put it up from behind the arc, it was going in. Did you get a sense early in the game that the shot was working for you?
Yeah, I mean, I think I just got a couple looks early, so that definitely helped just seeing the ball go through. But I think when we executed offensively, we were getting wide open looks, and my teammates were finding me, so credit to them.
You guys have had a habit of making maybe some slower starts, but today you guys jump out to a 7-0 lead. What did you feel like was different for you guys in those first 5 minutes of the first quarter?
We made a couple changes defensively, starting with the trap on the tip. And so I think it just kind of set the tone for us. And when we get going early, getting rebounds, pushing the ball in transition, getting steals, our defense really fuels our offense.
You're talking about the trap there. Between, you picking up a couple steals. Obviously, we know Marie can steal the ball. How big are those steals and those turnovers early in games for you guys?
Oh, I think they're huge. I think that gets us going offensively, like I said, and just kind of gets everybody into the game, and just a lot of energy creates havoc and just a lot of confidence for our team.
Yeah, sitting next to Coach Thomas the entire game, I believe every single time a shot went up, I just heard board it consistently. You guys end plus 19 on the rebounds. What did you feel like was working for you guys to be able to clean up the glass a little bit better tonight?
Yeah, I mean, I think we took care of rebounding on the defensive end, and then just knew that was a weakness we could kind of go after, going for O boards. So that got us a ton of extra possessions and was a huge shift in the game for us.
I mentioned obviously winning 2 or 3 out of the break. This one a little bit easier than Marie's game winner at Parkside. What do you feel like you guys changed over the break, getting that week off? How do you feel like that kind of helped you guys enter in this last half of the season?
I think it was just a good mental and physical reset for everybody, and obviously coming out and getting such an exciting win, a little stressful obviously, but a good win, and then just kind of coming out today ready to play, knowing we could win this game if we executed on both ends.
All right, sounds good. Congratulations on the win.
Lakers fans, I'm joined now by head women's basketball coach Deon Thomas. Coach, first of all, congratulations on the win. How good does it feel to get that first home win of the season?
Oh, it was great. So we try to break the season down in parts. So you got your preseason, your non-conference, and your conference play. So going into that third part of the season, so we say new year, new beginning. So getting our first win of the year is how we look at it, not win of the season. So it was really nice to get it because hopefully it could be a snowball effect as every other weekend we play at home moving forward.
Absolutely. So now looking at the game, you guys jumped out to a 7-0 lead. Those are the only 7 points you scored in that first quarter. Saginaw threw some zone at you. You guys struggled a little bit in that first quarter, but in that second quarter, you started to hit some shots, obviously crucial against that zone. What is the emphasis in terms of breaking down that zone, and how important was it for you guys to start hitting those outside shots?
It was ball movement. So we did not execute whatsoever in the first quarter. But our defense was great, so it kept us in the game. So we held them to 10 points, so that was great. But at 7-10 first quarter was rough for both of us. But ball movement. So in the second half, we executed our zone O. We were able to get easy looks and rhythm shots. Yeah,
and there's a couple team statistics that really jumped out on the box score today. First of all, you guys were plus 18 on the glass. How important is that in a game like this, a physical, low-scoring game, being in the positive end of that rebounding margin?
Yeah, it's very important, something we've been stressing lately. We talked about not missed box outs and deflections. We talk about floor goals, not out. We talk about process-driven things, not outcome-driven things. So if we can control the glass, at the end, we think we have a good chance we'll get more opportunities to score the ball than the other opponent, ideally.
Yeah, and another stat that stands out, 16 of 20 from the free throw line, absolutely huge for you guys today. Came in shooting 65% on the season, 80% today. Was the difference at the end of the day? How big of a focal point is that for you guys in practice and then going into the game? How important is that you guys execute from the free throw line?
In practice, every drill they have to end by shooting 85%. So we struggled early. It was more of a confidence thing. So we've been shooting a ton of free throws. They have to make so many free throws a week now. Then if they don't make 85% in practice, we have to continue to go until they hit that mark before they can leave the gym.
Yeah, there's a couple players who had excellent games. Of course, Josh Walfus, just talking with Isabel Lindo, a great offensive game. Also added 6 rebounds. I want to talk about Marie Outley, though. There was a sequence at the end of that third quarter. She grabbed 3 consecutive offensive rebounds, ended with Kelly Boyle drawing a foul, getting 2 free throws at the end of the quarter. That might have been the loudest cheer of the game. How important, how big was that moment, and how big of a performance did you see out of Marie Outley today?
We had that same exact scenario in practice yesterday. we were doing a drill. She got 3 offensive rebounds and an offensive execution drill. So it was the same exact play. So it was, the girls were happy because we just worked on that and we just yelled at each other for missing those box outs. So the fact that it happened literally 24 hours later was awesome. But that was a huge momentum shift that we can crash the glass. We can go crash the offensive glass, not only defensive glass. So it was huge for us, and the girls get hyped for it. It's not like we get many dunks. So we cheer for charges and offensive rebounds. That's what we like to hype up a little bit.
Yeah. And finally, Megan McCall for Saginaw Valley State, an excellent player, had 19 points today. Really difficult to defend. You guys threw a lot of different bodies at her. Only Cardinal in double digits today. An excellent defensive performance from you guys. How do you carry this momentum over into the game against Lake State on Saturday?
Megan is awesome. She does a phenomenal job. She's the focal point of our scout, trying to stop her, making other people score the ball. So the fact that she still got 19 was tough, but she deserved them. She earned them. So hopefully this momentum carries over, because Lake Superior State has a kid that's copy-paste the same as her, who averages a little bit more rebounds. I think she averages 12 rebounds. She leads the conference in rebounds right now. She's averaging 14 and 12. So she is literally, just like Megan, maybe a little bit more athletic. So hopefully it translates that we can slow Grace Bradford down a little bit as well. But I think it's very, very similar team. So the fact that we got a stab at it on Tuesday or Thursday, then we get to do it again Saturday. Hopefully we're a little bit more prepared for that.
Awesome. Thanks, Coach.
Yeah, thank you, man.